Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mix It Up podcast. I'm Mike. That's Nick. Nick,
hmm
we just got done with like a softball game. We were drinking afterwards. We were partying. So we're ready to do this, man. Let's just record. We're just gonna free flow. So, but like, do we have any topics to discuss, Nick?
No, the only
Nothing.
thing, no, we have no topics, but we're gonna tell everybody out there that we're gonna fucking win at this podcast.
Right. We're gonna fucking win that. Win. You're a winner. WIN.
Yeah,
All right.
and
Yes.
we're gonna need your help.
How are we gonna need their help when they can't help us right now?
We need them to like and subscribe, which they probably have if they're listening.
Yo, smash
Forget
that
about
like.
that. Yeah, smash that like button, but forget about that nonsense. There's more to it. There's more to it. Share it.
Sharing is caring.
Share it.
Right. Didn't the Care Bears do that kind of shit? They were
They
like,
did
yo,
do that.
let's fucking like we care about each other. We're a bunch of bears. Let's
Yeah.
just share. And they did. They fucking shared and they made something of their fucking stupid little bear lives.
I'm going to call out everybody that I know right now that's going to listen to this and say, share it. Because I've listened to way worse things in my life and they're huge successes. And probably they've become huge by their friends sharing them.
Right.
Even if you don't like it, just fucking share it. Try it. Try it out.
You hear this?
And yeah. And
We're
whoever
back.
shares it, I'll give you $1,000 when it blows off.
My friends be like, "How come you not famous yet?" I be like, "You didn't share my
Anybody that
shit."
shares this podcast gets $1,000.
From now until like you have to share it this week only.
Right.
And I'll look back and I will give you the $1,000 when we become millionaires off the show.
Okay, so that's a little asterisk right there. We have to wait till we become millionaires. But you're gonna get $1,000 either way. You just gotta wait a while. It's like cryptocurrency. You gotta invest now, and you don't even look at it. You just fucking wait. You just fucking wait until it's at a higher price than what you paid for it, and then that's when you cash out and take profits. It's so simple, people. Bitcoin cryptocurrency is so fucking simple. It's just a waiting game. It's just for like the really patient people. But if you're a maniac and you want to make money like tomorrow, it's not gonna happen.
Bitcoin, please go
Unless
to
you do a
moon.
scratch off or some shit. But if you just wait, you just fucking invest in this shit, and then like, yo, good things happen, man. To those who wait, it's a fucking line, man. It's a fucking line in like the real world, man. You manifest that shit, you believe in that, and it just fucking happens. I'm telling you.
Let me ask you something. Here's the topic. Speaking of simplicity, right? You said it's simple. Human life is certainly not simple, right?
No,
But all
Yeah.
other life, what?
it's a lot of ups and downs and shit.
Yeah,
Like I'm doing a life. If you look at it, it's just a lot of ups and downs. You just got to ride the good waves, enjoy it, and then you drowning sometimes. Sometimes you got to fucking go to the surface, get some air.
yeah.
Shit happens, you know. It's fucking real world out here.
It's the real world. But all other life on this planet, every other creature lives a simple life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Survive and reproduce.
Survive, yeah. And
That's
back.
it. But somewhere
You're
along
describing every animal.
every animal but us, and we're an animal. We just don't consider ourselves an animal. We think like we're completely separate from the animal kingdom.
Yeah, we think we're better than monkeys. Like, get the fuck out of here. Monkeys are a lot better than us. You ever go to the Bronx Zoo and see the monkeys?
Yes,
They're living their best life. We're the ones suffering. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
They get the shit. They fucking like they do funny things. Like they fucking shit in their hands or they shit on the ground, they pick it up and they fucking throw it at you.
Yeah.
Like if you do that as a human, you know, they probably fucking lock you in a home or some shit, you know? You got fucking some issues.
They pretty much live every part of our instinctual life, which probably would make us a lot happier if we just did that.
Animal instincts. Yeah.
You know, well, think about it. What do they do? They, like you said, they just roam around all day. They look for the next person to procreate with. They form a group or a troop, whatever the gorillas do. Their troop, right?
Yeah.
And then they just hang, man. And the big one fucking survives. He gets all the chicks, and the little one's a little pussy, and he's got to go out and like probably scout and like bring twigs home to make the fire. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
But does he care? No, he doesn't care because they're probably like, thanks, little guy. You know?
Right.
Oh, I brought the twigs home. This is great.
Thanks for contributing.
Right. and they don't think about anything else all day. But we're thinking about so much in order to just get a roof over our head and stay alive. Like, we can't even survive in the wilderness, but these animals all survive in the wilderness. Like cat can be running up the street and live by itself all year.
Yeah, but not necessarily. A lot of animals fucking die, man. They get hunted. There's predators out there. They fucking like, you gotta watch your back. You know what I mean? Like there's like gazelles and shit, like zebras and shit. Sometimes zebras get attacked by fucking lions. Sometimes lions are fucking aiming for your throat, and you got a big ass throat because you're a fucking zebra and it's like fucking 10 feet long. So you're not gonna miss if you're online, unless you're a retarded lion that can't fucking get a giraffe around his neck. You know what I mean? But it's a crazy fucking world. Like, you watch Animal Planet, man, it's fucking madness. It's madness going on. If there was no humans and shit to like regulate this shit, it'd just be no holds barred of like every animal's just going at each other, fighting, eating, and banging all the time and eating. That's it. That's all you're right. That's all they do. Like, it's fucking weird. Like,
that's all they do.
They have no problems in life except getting killed.
Right.
I mean, that's a big thing though. You know what I mean? We could actually, as a human race, we're able to like kind of like almost like preserve our lifetime. Like, we don't, I mean, sure, accidents happens, you get fucking popped or whatever, you write a bad rap song about somebody and then people shoot you.
I ain't got
but
no fat
like, if you just go like walking out and about, like, you protect yourself, you live a long fucking life and shit.
Yeah.
But these fucking things, no, man. You hear one minute, you can be gone like the next, man. There's people out there fucking, yeah, dude. There's other animals out there to fucking kill you. It's like a food chain and shit,
Yeah.
There's, there's a big population of deer. Like, there's about, if you go to like in Hawaii, there's like one island, I think, and it's like about 3,000 people on the island, but there's about 33,000 deer on that island. It's insane. If you drive there without, like, at night without your headlights, and you look to the right or left, like in the field, you'll see about 1,000 eyeballs looking back at you.
That's crazy.
That's some fucking scary shit. So yeah, I don't like animals. Yeah, it's great and all. It seems like it's a good gig, but yeah, I don't want to be a fucking animal, man.
No, you don't want to be a fucking bald eagle or a hawk flying around like a lunatic all day?
To fly? Shit. That's something. Because the only thing you got to worry about up there is, like, if you fly too high, like, maybe get hit by like a fucking airplane and shit. A fucking man-made fucking tin can flying at you 1,000,000 miles an hour. Imagine that.
Just keep your eyes open and your ears out, and you won't get hit by the fucking plane.
Yeah, but if you're a bird, you're pretty dumb. So, like, you just fly right in propellers and shit. You fly right into them. Like, you know what I mean? You don't see this gigantic machine coming at you. You just fly right into it. Like, how dumb of a bird are you?
Don't act dumb.
I mean, we could have easily evolved the wrong way. If evolution is real, which it probably is, right? I mean, we could have either went this way maybe or this way, and we went, who knows, maybe we went this fucking way, and we just ruined everything that, some people will fight it. Oh, well, what do you mean? You ruined everything that you could have became. Look what we've become. You're talking on the internet, you're doing all this stuff. It just makes it more difficult, and like, you got to strive for all this bullshit. Like, I don't know, man. Like, back in the day, like, nobody had really anything, and they were fucking happier. They had like we went to the beach. We finally went to the beach, and they were like, this is the best time ever. Now you go to the beach, you're like, what? Are we done here? Like, can we go get some seafood now at City Island? Like, that's me. That's me.
So you think it was better back then when it was just like the basics you're talking about, but now it's just like you're overwhelmed with too much stimulation that you're always trying to like chase the stimulation, right? You're trying to chase it all the time. You need to be like, amused like 24/7. Like, I'm good like that. I amuse myself. Like, sometimes I just like, I'll go off in my head. I'll start thinking some funny shit. I'm like, yo, that was hilarious. Like, I amuse myself like 24/7. But some people are not like that, where they need to be like on their phones. They need some kind of fucking shit going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to be amused 24/7, but like, I mean, we as humans, all we do is just think towards the future, and we never live in the fucking moment, Like, even now, are we living in the moment, or are we thinking, or am I thinking, all right, when Mike's done, I'm going to fucking say this, and you're thinking the same thing, Are we really absorbing the conversation that we're having, or are we just saying, okay, I can't wait till Mike pauses so I could talk, and Nick pauses so I could talk?
That's a good question because sometimes like I'll be listening to like the podcast like I've been on, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, how did I miss that?
I
Like
know.
I wasn't really fucking listening. Where if I really listened, I could have been like, oh, dude, I could have had like this remark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could have like went off in like this direction. Maybe it's just like you're too like, I don't know, like hyped up in the moment or whatever. You don't take a step back.
It could be, but I feel like if I don't think ahead and I blank out, I lose the topic and I can't even think about what I was going to say, you know?
Right. You forget about it. You almost forget. Yeah.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Fucking lost it. No, but I tell you, like we on this podcast, we wanted to like start like, letting people in like a little bit, talk about like, our lives and shit, what's going on.
Yeah.
So basically like, I went to Wildwood for the Jeep invasion, right?
Oh, jeepers.
So me and my friend, Crazy Chris that we went down there. And it's every year they do it in Wildwood, all the Jeeps on the beach and shit, all the like hooked up Jeeps, like you get some different ideas. And a lot of people down there, when they bring their Jeeps out, they don't even really drive it. They hook it up to a trailer, they bring it down to the beach, and they drive it on the obstacle course on the beach. That's pretty cool. Like I would want to drive that thing. It's not like a toy where you just want to show it off. Like I want to be able to like use it, which I don't know, man. Like, if I have a Jeep, I'm driving that, putting the top down, like at least be my like summer car. I'm sure people are doing that where they keep it like their summer cars. But we went down for a couple of days. I got fucking shit faced like the first night. I was fucking hammered. So it's like these two girls, like, we were hanging out, bullshitting at the end of the night, like talking to them, whatever they're, and on our top like deck or whatever, bullshitting, Crazy Chris, he's married, so like he's done. He can't do anything about it. So I'm like left there, with the two chicks or whatever. And well, not really left there. Like we're all bullshitting or whatever, but they went off like they're from like this like town in Pennsylvania, and they just went off talking to like I don't know how it got started, but they were talking about like they had like multiple abortions. I'm like, huh? Like how did this conversation get there? I'm like, don't you fucking like have this dude like wear rubber or something? Like you're like, what are you doing out here? Like, or you're just that fertile, whatever. And then at one point she got up, one of them got up, and she had like this, she's like, feel my arm. And inside her arm, like by her bicep, was like a tube. And basically, like that was like to stop getting pregnant. I'm like, it's like a sort of like a birth control, whatever. I'm like,
failed abortion.
Like, why? Like, why do you need this? Like, you had surgery to get this fucking, like, what kind of monster are you? Like, it was fucking, it was crazy, man. Like, then I was just like, I was like drunk and I was using my Macho Man impersonation. I was going around like to Chris. I was like, oh yeah, you got an abortion. You had multiple abortions. I was just going off, man. Like, I didn't know what else to do because I was not like going back into the room and then, hooking up with one of these girls. Because I'm not married. You know what I mean? It's like, I wasn't going to do that and, have to drive him down for an abortion like in 3.5 weeks. You know what I mean? It was just like, like those people just like, people live like weird fucking lives, man. Like, can you imagine like, that conversation, like where there's a random person, like had multiple abortions. Like, I'm like, even like, I mean, I'll be honest. At one point I was contemplating, I'm like, all right, let me rationalize this. She only had 4 abortions. So she might be okay, but the other one had 7 abortions. So let me not go that route. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, let me just go to fucking bed. But yeah, it was just, I don't know. It was fucking strange, man. Like people like in those fucking like hick towns, like Pennsylvania, some shit, man. Like, I don't know. If you're from Pennsylvania, like next dating website I go on, I make sure I hit like under 35 miles so I don't end up in that territory, man. Let me tell you, it's fucking scary.
Those little bumblefuck towns, man. You don't know what you're getting yourself into in those fucking towns. They just have like nothing to do.
Right.
So like we have so much to do.
We have a lot of shit to do.
And you forget that everybody else isn't like that. We have
no. They
we
live
have Manhattan, bro. We have Manhattan 20 minutes away from us.
Right.
And Yonkers is everything that you could ever want to do in this city within like a 10-minute fucking range.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
We have like 37 movie theaters in Yonkers. We used to anyway.
Yeah.
Like United Artists on Central Avenue, you got fucking Cross County. You know what I mean? Like then the Alamo comes out, it's gone now, and United Artists I think is gone too. But I mean, in 15 minutes you had, oh, let me see what movie's playing. There's like 37 movie theaters.
Right. All in the same, like, driving distance.
Yeah. Like out there's like, oh, let me see what's going on in the movie theater.
Dude, I can go to Modell's, get a fucking basketball, some basketball shorts.
You could choose whether you want, you go to Modell's, Sports Authority, fucking,
right.
You can get clothes at TJ Maxx, Target, Kohl's. There's 57 different places to go get clothes. You go to Best Buy. Dude, Central Avenue has every store that's ever been created on the planet.
Everything. You get a pet. You go fucking get a pet if you want.
A pet
thing. Cold Stone. You get ice cream afterwards.
You can get a pet, then a pedicure. Shit. Yo.
Pedicure.
There's fucking car dealerships up the ass everywhere. There's fucking a million gas stations. Every fast food that you can ever imagine is in a 5-mile radius of each other.
Yep.
We live in the best city in the world.
It's pretty nice. But like, imagine you go from there to like just the woods.
Yeah.
So you go from all this to the woods. Like, of course you're gonna grow up like kind of strange and shit. And like even next door in the Wildwood place, we had like next door neighbors. I don't know where the fuck they were from, but they must have been from one of those places where had like nothing going on, because the one woman had basically like no teeth. It was like she was like totally Hickville and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely fucking strange atmosphere to be around those kind of people.
Why you being a dickhead fool? Stop being
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Hey, if you want to live like that, live like that. But I don't know. That's weird to me.
Yeah, it's different. But so I guess if you grow up in that environment, say like you've been to my house upstate. Imagine you grew up in my house upstate, right? You were born and raised. You went to school. I don't know, fucking 25 minutes away from your house. 20 minutes, whatever the fuck. I probably maybe even more. I think it's probably like 30-minute drive to get to a school around there. And then what are you supposed to say? Oh, I want to come over my house and swim in my pond and fucking and find crickets and feed them to the frogs. No, you freak. You know what I mean? But some people do that.
Right. That's how they fucking grow up. Like dude, I would imagine like if I grew up like that, like I don't know what I would be. I'd probably be like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Like it's strange, man. It's a fucking strange place to live.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I
getaway.
Oh, yeah, it's great getaway.
That's what it is. It's a getaway, but it's not like for everyday living. No, you'll be a fucking insane maniac.
No. After day fucking 2.567, you're going to be eating the crickets yourself. Fuck the frogs. They could find their own. And then on day 4.672, you're going to start eating the frogs.
Right.
You know, and next thing you know, you're going to start, I don't know, you're going to have to start eating something else. So you're going to like start hunting deer with your bare hands after you find out that it's so easy to just shoot them. Then you're going to jump out of the trees like Rambo and kill the deer. And then you're going to be eating them like sushi eventually. And then you got to move on to bigger game. Next thing you know, you're killing people. It's just a fucked up route up there, you know? Like, what are you supposed to do up there? Read a book all day and then go in the woods and then sit home and say, I'm at peace with myself? No. Your mind's going to wander in crazy places. You're going to walk around the woods naked eventually with your dick out. That's just the hands down. As soon as you start drinking and smoking weed up there, you're going to be butt naked walking around like upside down fucking with your pants on your fucking head. And people are going to be like, why is just your dick out? You know? And it's just going to be weird. And there's no way of stopping it. There's no way of stopping it.
Go crazy.
Nah, it's definitely fucking. It's just strange, man. Like your day out. Like I would never do any of that. Like I'm going to ShopRite. That fucking one ShopRite that's down there. That's like I guess that'll be my day out to get food. It'd be like, that's something to look forward to. I guess for them up there. Yeah, you gotta have some kind of fucking stimulation, man. Like we got like, are they ordering on Amazon? Like is even Amazon drivers going up there? Like I'd be scared if I was an Amazon driver. I'm not delivering package to that fucking place upstate. There's no fucking way. Like I'd be scared. Like anything, like I would have to do it like between like 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Those are the hours you're probably least likely to get murdered by a psycho. But you imagine delivering packages like after dark, because in the wintertime in New York, it gets dark probably like 3:30, 4 o'clock. If I'm delivering packages after dark up in those areas, no fucking way, man. You better pay me like I don't know, man. You better give me a share of like Amazon to fucking do that. No fucking way, man.
I mean,
I ain't delivering your fucking like plunger that you bought on Amazon, 2-day shipping, and then I'm gonna get killed.
I'm pretty sure that they have there's a post office near the gas station near the exit. So I think that most people deep in there, like we don't even have we don't have a mailbox. Like we don't have my grandfather used to have a PO box up there. So he would stop at the post office and get his mail, you know?
Wow.
But yeah, other than I don't think anybody, I mean, there's no Grubhub up there that's going to deliver. You can't get anything delivered. You can't get pizza delivered to over there.
You can't, right?
No, nobody's delivering.
Wow.
It's 15 minutes off the main road. You know?
Now you think like say if like we decided to open up a business up there, you think we would get like a lot of people?
What kind of business?
That'd be like, I'm saying like a delivery business. Like, you think there's a market for it up in those places? Because you've been up there, remember? Like, how many times I'm saying like at night you'd be like at like 8 o'clock, you have people there. Like, oh, imagine we got some good pizza fucking delivery.
Yeah,
you wouldn't do that.
No, because they don't even know what delivery is up there. They had never even heard of it.
Yeah, but we could start our own business. I'm saying up there and start it.
And just on that road, it's just we only deliver on this road,
or just like that area because like. I don't know. Think about it, man. It's probably a market up there for like those. I mean, maniacs got to eat too.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
maniacs do have to eat.
Yeah, if you're a psychopath, you still got to eat to fucking live. We are fucking animals.
Yeah, but I think most of those people cook their own food and they probably live a natural. But do they though? Because they're all fat up there. So how good of eating are they? Are they eating actually? Are they just going to Mickey D's every day?
I think so because I've drove past there and anybody I've ever seen that was either driving in that area or walking around was just disgusting. So like, there's no way they're doing something wrong up there.
But you know what though? When you are up there, in a way, it's like you don't have to take care of yourself because who the fuck are you taking care of yourself for?
It's like the same thing during COVID when you were wearing a mask all the fucking goddamn time. Like, who gives a shit?
Right.
Like, dude, my fucking beard was nasty. Like, it was fucking fantastic. Like, some days you just didn't even need to shower.
Yeah. I would be 300 pounds if I lived up there. I'd be naked all the time. I'd wear one pair of boxers, which I pretty much do now anyways. And I would just walk around fat as fuck. Like, where's my Grubhub?
That's the dream. Yeah, we need one of those fucking Scrooges things to come down to show us what our life would look like if we lived up in fucking upstate bumfuck New York.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be fucking hysterical. I bet I'd be like probably like at least like 350, just fucking walking around there all disgusting because like what the fuck? I wouldn't need to like work out. I wouldn't need to eat right. Like, it's just like living up there just seems like a slow death.
Yeah, 100%. We should make a movie like that though about ghosts that show you what you'd be like in the future. That'd be hilarious. The ghost of Upstate Future.
Not just the future. Just what if you lived up there?
Yeah,
that's it. Like, what you need to do is live there. I could live there for fucking like a week by myself. No fuck. I know we talked about like, would you be able to stay there overnight by yourself? With like no service, no nothing like that. That's just scary shit. But people do live up there like that all the time. So of course they're probably scared to death. If they seen anybody walk up to your house, they probably fucking shoot you. Like, because they're fucking just scared. They're terrified. Like, I would be fucking I don't know. I couldn't take it. No fucking way.
Dude, there's no way that you could live up there on a regular basis and be scared every night
or be sane.
They have to be. They must have balls of steel.
I've got balls of steel.
They're not afraid. They're not fucking scared. And the only way I could live up there is if I had a button that locked down my whole house. Like remember, I Am Legend with Will Smith when his windows come down, it's all fucking sealed, and I'd be like, yeah,
right.
I'm a survivor living in New York City,
and then I'd have to sleep in like a bulletproof coffin.
I'll probably wear like a suicide vest just in case, like, I'm about to get killed. I'm like, yo, I'm going out my way. No way these motherfuckers gonna eat me. Like, because there's probably like cannibal motherfuckers up there.
Oh yeah,
they'll definitely eat a human.
I'd have to sleep in some sort of bulletproof container that nobody could blow up.
I'll probably have to sleep in like a fridge. You know what I mean? Like something like, yeah, I could not like, I can't imagine like being up there like by yourself, dead silent,
Oh yeah.
nothing going on, just you, just, I don't know, just waiting for a murderer to show up. Like, you know,
I've
there's
been
no way
up.
I could sleep. I couldn't sleep. No fucking way, man.
I've been up there. Number one, the only way I could go to sleep, even if there are people up there, is if I'm fucking drunk as fuck. That's the
Yeah.
only way I'm passing out up there. But if I was up there, like I've been up there with people and a noise happens in the middle of the night and I get scared and I can't even go to sleep with other people there. And I'm like, if there was nobody hearing this happen, I'd probably just shoot myself.
I can imagine like you waking people up. You hear that?
Yeah.
I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. I'm scared now.
Dude, there's been so many stories up there. Like number one, my brother went up there by himself one time, right? He got into a fight with like, I don't know, with somebody, I don't know, his ex-girlfriend when he was like 16 years old or something like that. And he was like, I'm going upstate. Fuck it, right? Goes upstate and something, I don't know. I don't think anything happened to him that time, but he put a broomstick up to like the door. So in case the door opened,
Yeah,
he would know. And in the middle of the night, the fucking broom fucking broom fell.
Yo, I got the chills right there, man.
Then the phone rings at like 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And
dude,
it would not, dude, it wouldn't stop. So he had to go downstairs and answer the phone and nobody was on the fucking phone.
Dude, if it was like at 3:33 in the morning, because they consider that like half evil and shit.
Yeah.
And if you wake up and you see 3:33, you better fucking close your eyes because that's
Yeah.
fucking scary shit. Yo, if that phone rang at that exact moment, dude, I would have freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
I want to test my balls though. I do want to test my balls one day. I want to go up there, give me the keys. I want to see how long I can last. I mean, sure, I'm gonna have my car running because if I get scared and it's like 1:45, 2:00 in the morning, I'm getting in my Jeep and get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I could last the whole night.
Only way I'm going up there by myself is if my car is in the house. And I can jump in the car and just blast through the fucking front door.
Yo, floor it. Like, go right through the fucking border and shit, right through the bricks. Like, yo, you're out,
see some
man.
serious
Those
shit.
fucking murderers are just like, man, this dude's crazy.
Fucking
Yo.
go right
Yeah.
into the pond. He fucking stuck in the pond, dude.
Oh, they get stuck in the mud. Oh,
Oh
fuck.
God, I
That's
think
like
about that.
It's a horror movie. It's a horror movie we're
Yeah.
talking about right now. Fucking Freddy Krueger and shit gonna come out.
I've thought about so many different scenarios up there, and a lot of them revolve around people
Murder.
invading the house while there's other people up there, and I'm just on the loft. So when you walk in the house, there's a loft area, and I'm just waiting there for them, and they come in, I'm popping them, and then they come up the steps, and I'm fucking popping them. I always make it out alive. However,
Right.
eventually they decide, let's burn them out, right? Then we're fucked.
Wow.
Because there's no exit out there on the top floor. So we got to like jump out the window. But they're obviously going to be waiting near the windows because they're smoking us out. That's the only way they can get us. They smoke us out. We're fucked.
Dude, I didn't even go there in my fucking mind. Dude, you want to fucking get somebody out of the house and fucking burn the house down and they have to be forcing them to leave?
Smoke them
Dude.
out.
Yo, did we just write a fucking horror movie? Like, should we get like Jordan Peele on this?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, dude, that's fucking wild, man.
Shit.
I could never fucking do that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's a good ball tester. So if anybody out there want to fucking test their fucking balls,
I like
or
you.
if you don't
You
got balls,
have
whatever
balls.
else you want to test,
I like
your
balls.
womanhood. Do you think you could stay there over fucking night, man or a woman? Like, it's just like it'd be weird. Like, I don't know if I could just go up there with just like as a couple. You know, say you and your girl want to go up there, hang out overnight, just you two. I'm like, I don't know, because she's gonna be like, "Hey, you heard that? You better go outside and check." I'm like, I don't want to go check, you know. But you're gonna have to because, like, you know, you're like, shit, I'm the fucking man. I'm gonna force to do this.
No.
And then bang, like I get whacked. Well,
I have
a check on that.
I've all right. So I think it all comes down to not being comfortable with your environment. And like I know upstate, right? So if I'm up there with like, you know, just my girlfriend, I think I'd be all right.
Okay.
Because I know the environment. I could go to a place where nobody could see me. I go upstairs. There's no windows. Nobody could see in. Right. So I know I have a vantage point. But I stayed at my sister's boyfriend's father's cabin in Roscoe. Right. They were up there with us and they were like, oh, yeah, just stay the other night. We got to leave. So I felt uncomfortable, number one, because I was like, I don't like, I didn't want to stay in a house that wasn't mine or whatever, I felt, Now the house was a lot of windows. Okay. The living room was all like sliding glass doors. So they leave and the lights start going down and the paranoia starts fucking hitting me. Right. It's just me and Anne Marie. And I'm like, okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Mike, I probably told you this story before. I turned into a little fucking girl. Okay? To the point where eventually I was hiding in the bed, curled up like a little ball underneath the blanket and had to have her hold me like a little fucking schoolgirl. I swear to God, that's how fucking scared and paranoid I get in situations like that.
Yeah, that's fucking hysterical.
Not even joking, man. I once it's in my head, the paranoia.
Yeah, you can't get it out. I know.
I couldn't see out there, Mike. It was pitch black. All I had to do, I didn't know there was lights on. Like I could have just flipped the lights on. If I could see out there, I would have been fine.
Right. If you could see, you're like when you were a kid and you needed the nightlight, and you put the nightlight on, like it made everything better. Like that's exactly described it, man.
Yeah.
It's just weird, like people are fucking scared of the dark and shit. But yeah, like dude, staying like at a stranger's place that you don't know shit, you don't know the surroundings. Yeah, dude, that like fucks with you, man. Like, I'd be on edge the whole fucking time.
I got another story, which I probably told you, but when I was younger, I was like 22. I was living up in Connecticut at my uncle's house with my cousin and my aunt and my uncle, and they went away for the week, like for one night. I was like, oh yeah, I'll stay here. They have a really big house in Connecticut. And so I'm in the living room and the big glass windows. I'm like, yeah, this is fine, right? And we live in Yonkers. I live near a parkway. I live near the Cross County Parkway. It's so loud. There's lights everywhere, right? They live on a fucking dead end cul-de-sac. So it starts getting dark and there's no street lights anywhere. So you can't see a fucking thing. So it's getting dark. Oh, it's just fine. Pitch black time. Okay. Yep. Now what do? I tippy-toed out of the room like a fucking 4-year-old fucking child, like this. Went upstairs. Now, they live in a place where the garage door, there's a key up there. So, you can always get the key and open the garage door.
The house, yeah.
So I go up into the bedroom where I'm at. I fucking lodge a chair in front of the door so nobody could get in, right? I swear to God, I did not go to sleep until the sun came up. It was like 6:30 in the morning because I swore that somebody was in the driveway waiting to kill me as soon as I fell asleep. They would have came in the house. And this was before cell phones existed, I think. Or maybe they existed, but it was like Nextels. And, you weren't waking your fucking friend up in the middle of like, help.
Yeah,
help
right.
Me.
Right.
Dude.
You're not sending a text to nobody, yeah.
I would not be able to live up there I almost went upstate by myself one time in a fit of rage. I was like, I'm going up. I packed my shotgun. I packed my fucking clothes. I'm like, I'm going up there for an unlimited amount of time. I'm going for a week. And then I called my cousin LJ. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm going upstate. He's like, don't do that. He's like, turn around and go home now. And I was like, okay. I made it like 45 minutes. I was going, dude. If I went up there, the paranoia would have set in. I would have either killed myself or just died due to fear.
Yeah, dude, you could probably die from fucking fear, man.
Oh yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's too scary, man.
You think you could do it? I know I cannot do it. My hands fucking down. Will not be able to do. I'll freak out.
Like I want to say, like for the sake of the podcast and whoever's listening, it's like, oh, Trainer would definitely do it. But I don't know, just thinking about like being like by myself when it's just pitch black, there's fucking, nothing going around. And then you probably hear every fucking little noise, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're not bringing like, I don't know. I would probably have to like blast the radio, but then I'd be worried about blasting the radio just in case like some noise happened. But if I had the radio going, music going, TV on or some shit, like I think I could be okay. But then at the same time, I'm like, yo, somebody fucking gonna come barge the room or whatever because they know I'm up here. The fucking shit. I don't know, dude. I really don't. I really do not think I could do it, man.
Yeah. I swear to God, I would probably
God, I want
get to the point where, dude, I would shoot. I would load my gun up and I'd shoot through the door or try to shoot through the wall instead of just opening the door. That's how insane I'd be. Like, I gotta shoot my way out of this fucking place. Then I would when I get outside, I'd just be shooting until I got the car.
Yeah, right. And it's probably just like your neighbors like coming to check up on you. Like, hey,
Yeah.
you okay? We heard the power's out. You just fucking
Oh my God. What if the power went out up there?
Yeah, don't fucking say that, man. Fuck. Nah, there's no if you had to start lighting up candles and you're walking around with a candle in that place,
Oh my God.
dude, there's no way. What if you see ghosts and shit? Because like these ghosts are real. Like, let's just fucking come out and say it. If you've never seen a ghost, like, yeah, okay, you just never seen a ghost, but they're real, they're around. Shit happens. But like, imagine like you're walking around with a fucking candle up there, and then you just like walking room to room, we could only see like maybe a couple, like maybe a foot or two in front of you just because of the candle.
Yeah.
And then what if you see somebody like just standing in the corner with like a hockey mask on or something?
Oh my God.
Dude, no way, man. No way. Like, listen, God bless the people that could do, but that would be a fucking great thing if we like able to send people up there just to see if we'd be able to do it. We could film it, film them, like see their reaction.
Yeah.
Like certain cameras or whatever, see how they are, I tell you, it'd be, I don't know, man. I would definitely like, I would go like what you said, like getting hammered, like get drunk or whatever, just fucking passing out and falling asleep. That I would have to do that. I would have to drink like probably an insane amount of alcohol. Like I probably have to have like 12, 13 beers, definitely over a 12 pack throughout the day just to pass out.
Yeah.
And then just wake up and like, oh, okay, I made it. That's the only way. But if you tell me I have to go up there with like one candle, no alcohol, and the power's going to be out, I'm like, kid, you're out of your mind. Like, you're crazy. Like, no fucking way, man. Like,
no weapons.
I seen too many Freddy Krueger and Jason Halloween fucking movies, man. It always happens in the cabin in the woods for some fucking strange reason, because there's nobody around. Like, people could literally just go up there and kill you, and nobody would find out for probably like 10 years.
Yeah.
Dude,
my friend, I went up there with a couple of guys from my old job. This kid set up a fucking hammock on the lawn and fucking slept in it.
Really?
A hammock. It looked very comfortable, but there was people yelling in the woods in the middle of the night, and I was like, dude, you didn't hear that? He's like, yeah, I just fucking turned around and went to sleep. I was like, what?
Wow.
How could you do that? And what kind of lunatic could sleep out there by himself?
Right. You said it. He's probably not the bravest person. He's just a lunatic. And in a way, when you're a lunatic, you are kind of fucking brave because you're not thinking, you're not overthinking, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the thing. You're not like worried about what could happen.
Right.
You're just kind of just like, oh, I'm fucking going to sleep. I'm just chilling, whatever. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe with people in the house.
No.
Like, could you sleep out there in the hammock? I don't know. Maybe if I just passed out, like, all drunk one night. I think I probably, I think I could do that. Knowing that I have my friends in, like, the house, like, I think I would be okay. Because I crashed there at your place upstate with everybody around. And, like, I wasn't thinking about, like, any, like, shit gonna go down or whatever, I was like, oh, my friends are around. That's it. We're just hanging out. Like, I was never thought about any of this kind of shit, but just going up there by myself, no fucking way. I'm crazy.
I sometimes get scared going outside of the house, like to go to the car at nighttime when everybody's awake. Oh, I forgot this in the car. Let me go get it. Sometimes I'm like, yo, somebody's coming out with me. So no, I couldn't sleep on a fucking hammock or in a tent while everybody's in the house. Absolutely fucking not. As soon as I set that hammock up and laid in it, I would fucking die. I would just crumble. I would crumble in a second. It's probably amazing if there was 100 people outside with hammocks and you were all together.
Yeah, right. If everybody had a hammock? Yeah. Dude, if everybody had a hammock, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be pretty fucking dope. Like, we're just fucking chilling because, like, if somebody's really if a murderer's gonna show up and he's seen like about like 25 people in hammocks. He's not fucking going in on that. He's walking to the next house.
Yeah, either that or he'll just fucking set up his own hammock and be like, hey guys, I hope you didn't mind.
It's like I'm joining the club now.
I was gonna kill all you guys, but I figured fuck it.
Fucking insane people. That's it, man. That's fucking strange, man. I don't know. That's something I like. Even like when I don't know, if I like, even if I had my own apartment, like in like the middle of the hood, like I'd be more scared of upstate than the actual hood instead of like worried about like drive-by fucking shootings. That's how terrifying that kind of shit is.
Yeah. And it's all in your head.
Yeah, it's all in your head because most likely nothing's gonna fucking ever happen.
No, because if you have a car in the driveway, most likely nobody's going to come up to your house and decide that they want to break in and kill you. Because number one, you probably have guns in there. You probably, you know what I mean?
They're probably more scared of you. Like they're the animals in that situation where the animals are more scared of humans.
Yeah,
that's probably what it is.
Unless they're just up there like scouting you out all day, and they're like, "Oh, it's just Mike."
That's even more terrifying.
And he's drunk and naked, so I got this.
Yeah, he's drunk and naked again, and fucking about 300 pounds overweight. Fuck, man.
Yeah, fuck that. I think I could stay up there if all the windows had curtains on them. No, I couldn't. That's not gonna make a difference. I think it's all about being able to see in. You know,
see in the house.
Yeah, that's the paranoid.
Well, there's places that have like those all glass houses, like
oh
you know,
my
like
God.
you feel the woods and shit. Like you just like kind of go. I think like Montana has like a lot of them. I was looking online and went down like a rabbit hole and I seen like a bunch of like those glass houses and shit. But it's mostly in like the wilderness so that people could get the view,
right?
Of, like the outside, like they want to see like the fall foliage, all that fucking bullshit, you know, fucking summer solstice, whatever the fuck that is. So they love that kind of like scenery, like type of fucking shit. But yeah, I don't know if that's like me because like what if like even like just regular people like walking by your house, like say Amazon driver or the mailman or some shit, they just like looking in your house, like they deliver mail in your stupid glass mailbox.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It just seems like fucking weird. Like what, you know, I need some kind of fucking privacy. Like I don't want people walking by like I'm taking a fucking leak in my, you know, glass bathroom and shit.
Right.
We're taking a dump, even worse.
And what happens when the guy, like, say it's an Airbnb thing? You're like, oh, let's rent this guy's Airbnb glass house. And little do you know, you didn't read the reviews. Like this guy likes to walk around with a fucking Michael Myers mask in the middle of the night, fucking scare the shit out of you and try to break in. Yeah. Like, okay, what are you supposed to do in a situation like that when Michael Myers shows up to your glass house and the rules are no guns allowed?
Like you would have to choke him. You would have to like find a way to like choke him and take him out. But if that's a person like playing a trick, like you're gonna kill somebody like doing that kind of shit. Like don't play the wrong fucking pranks, man. You know what I mean? You do a prank like that, like you end up fucking getting your ass killed.
Yeah, I mean,
kicked.
Not if they tell you that no weapons are allowed in your glass house and you're fucked.
Not really.
What are you gonna do?
You got these weapons right here.
What if it's the real Michael Myers? What if it's the real Michael Myers showing up to your house? You're fucked.
Oh, what if it's like the real Mike Tyson? Say you had no weapon and Mike Tyson was just a crazy murderer and he just showed up at your glass house. That motherfucker would beat you to death. And there's nothing you could do about it.
But it would literally only be one shot because he's wiping me off the face of the earth with one fucking shot.
He'll literally go right through your fucking entire body with a fucking punch.
Yeah. Good old Mike Tyson shows up.
That's another thing. Would you get in a ring with Mike Tyson for 10 seconds? 10 seconds. You get it, like say you get $1 million, but you have to go in the ring, Mike Tyson, with 10 seconds. You could try to defend yourself.
I could just run around like a lunatic.
You could try to run around, but you're not.
10 seconds is fine. I could evade him for 10 seconds.
You think so?
Not a whole round though.
No, you can't evade him for fucking two. Yo, Mike, you know how many times people Mike Tyson knocked out in like fucking less than 10 seconds in the first round.
Spinal.
Because they went in. They went up to him and were like, "All right, Mike, let's do this." If they're I'd be running around like a chicken with my head fucking.
All right, so let me rephrase it. Then let me shrink the ring. So basically, you're like in like a cardboard box with Mike Tyson, and you have to survive for fucking 10 seconds in a cardboard box. Say the cardboard box is like the size of like your 65-inch television.
Right.
So it's just you and him in that slim box, and he's gonna kick the shit out of you.
It's gonna destroy me
For 10 seconds. You think you could do it?
No, he'd kill me.
Would you attempt that for $1 million? 10 seconds for $1 million.
You know how many shots he can lay down on you in 10 seconds? He could probably lay 20 shots down on you, like probably more. 30 shots. He could just fucking
And then he'll bite your ear off.
He would annihilate you in 10 seconds.
Yeah, no doubt. No fucking doubt.
I'd do it though.
You do it, right?
Oh yeah, for $1 million, 100%.
Like I would want to see like you do it first before I get in, because if I see you get like just fucking get your head bashed in less than 10 seconds, I'll be like, yo, fuck it. I don't want the $1 million. Like I need somebody to go first. You know what I mean? So if one of my boys like can survive 10 seconds with Tyson, I'm like, all right, I'll go in then. Otherwise, I don't want to be the first one.
Do you think you could live up? You could think you could stay upstate for a night for $1 million? I could do that for $1 million.
For $1 million?
Yeah. I wouldn't even get scared one bit. I'd be laughing the whole time.
Yeah. I'd be like, you want to give me $1 million? So I'm like, all right, I'm taking my chance. Because it's like, 1 in a million that I'm going to get murdered by fucking Freddy Krueger or fucking Jason up here in this fucking glass house all the way up fucking state. I think I'd be fine, though. For $1 million, I'd definitely fucking suck it up. I definitely probably wouldn't sleep. I'd probably have to, like, keep my eyelids fucking, like, taped up and just, like, wait. I'm like, all right, another hour, I'm going to get that $1 million,
Yeah.
Just fucking count down the fucking clock. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I could do that. So if somebody wants to offer me $1 million to go upstate, like, I'm down. Like, let me do it.
Yeah, I could do that for $1 million. But not for free.
Right.
Not for fucking free.
Trying to think what I wouldn't do for $1 million.
A small loan of $1 million.
Probably like be in prison. If you had to be in prison for a straight week, but you get $1 million, so like say you're undercover prison guy, like how they have the undercover bosses and shit.
Yeah.
So they just throw your ass in fucking prison. Like you think like I'm talking about like penitentiary type fucking gangster fucking shit, like prison.
Yeah.
Do you think you could survive like an hour in that kind of like atmosphere?
An hour or a week?
Oh no, a week. Yeah, sorry, an hour. Yeah, even an hour. Like I don't know, man. I'm thinking like a week. I'm like, shit, week seems like too long.
No, I couldn't survive a week.
No, right?
I'd be dead, and the guards would probably kill me before I even got to prison.
The guards. I don't know, man. If you had to go to like one of those fucking like hardcore fucking prison situations, man, that you see like on fucking TV, like I'd be fucking scared to death. I'd be scared to death by like pretty much like all the gangs. Besides even dropping the soap, that's probably that's just a horror story waiting to fucking happen.
Well, remember, you could drop the soap as much as you want. Just don't pick it back up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Fucking kick that shit.
Nah, I couldn't survive in that, man. I could act as tough as I want to, pretend to be a tough guy, which I don't really pretend to be a tough guy. I know I fly off the handle a little bit, but I don't act tough to people.
Right.
I'd be put in my place in fucking 3 seconds. They'd fucking shit on me. I'd be everybody's bitch. I'd be fucking,
Feed my nipples.
I'd just be everybody's bitch.
Nah, you wouldn't do that. You would have to like, no, because you would be like, all right, like I'm not going fucking that route. I'm gonna fucking have to kill somebody, or you get killed. Like it's either one or the other. Like I don't know. Can't do that. Like nobody's fucking. My butt's sealed off, man.
Yeah, but you're gonna kill somebody for a week, to be like, yeah, I gotta stand my ground right now. I gotta kill somebody right fucking now if I'm gonna last in here for a week.
The second you walk into the penitentiary, you'd be like, well, somebody's getting whacked.
You got to kill one of the guards right away. You got to kill a guard.
Yeah, to kill him. But then you're stuck there for like ever because you murdered the fucking guard.
Right. or you become friends with like the guy next to you on the prison bus. Like, yeah, we got to stick together, right? Next thing you know, you're fucking putting him to sleep with
the fucking squirrel master and shit. Remember fucking half baked and shit. Yo, the squirrel master's they're my fucking thing. Yeah, I definitely would need a squirrel master friend in fucking prison if I had
a squirrel master. What the fuck is a squirrel master?
So you remember in Half Baked, fucking squirrel master was fucking he protected him. He had a little squirrel in his fucking pocket, fucking prison and shit. It was the guy for Cheech and Chong guy. He was squirrel master and shit. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch the movie again, man.
I mean,
so he protected Kenny's butt. You know, from from Nasty Nate. Remember Nasty Nate was a fucking big dude. He's gonna fucking bang poor Kenny.
Oh yeah.
But like he protected him, the squirrel master. So yeah, I would need a squirrel master in prison to protect me.
All right.
You know.
I mean, maybe it's not like as crazy as we think it is. I'm sure crazy shit happens in there, but like, is it every day that they're just like, let's go to fucking war, I'm killing everybody? I'm sure they want to relax too. Like, let's just chill the fuck out today, man.
It doesn't seem like that bad. It does like when like you hear about like, all right, another prisoner fucking died because they had another fucking fight in the fucking ward again.
You would think, or they just don't fucking.
Or they just don't say it. Like maybe they don't fucking say it. Like, but if they fucking said like, we need like a reality show like based on prison to see like the real shit. Like, how many views would that fucking thing get if we just had cameras just watching these fucking prisoners go fucking absolutely nuts? They fucking kill each other. It'd be like you remember that HBO fucking show Oz?
Yeah.
Based in the fucking prison, but like real life shit. Like this will be real.
Right.
Like, oh shit. Yeah, Adebisi fucking, slit that guy's throat, Now he's going into the hole again. You see him in the hole all fucking crazy and shit.
Yeah.
The hole is just like another upstate fucking New York joint where you just by yourself all the fucking goddamn time. But tell me you wouldn't watch that fucking show to see what happens next.
Yeah.
That'd be a dope fucking reality show.
And then they start staging shit that ain't even real. Like, oh, you see that fight last week on fucking Prison Wars? And it's just like some bullshit staged fight.
Prison Wars. That's a good fucking name for the fucking show, man. I definitely fucking watch that.
Shit.
We should go there. That's what we should do. We should probably go to let's go to the Valhalla jail or Rikers. And then we'll be like, listen, we want to, get cameras here. We want to record everything 24/7. We're going to turn this into a reality show. And, we'll, whatever money we get, we'll, generate towards better pay for you guys. Maybe we can promote it like that way. And like, hey, we want to turn this shit to a reality show. And then we get killed because we're the camera guys that are lunatics fucking going into prisons and we get fucking whacked. That'd be sick. That'd be a dope show. I'd fucking watch that shit.
I think a lot of people would watch it.
Hell yeah. That'd be fucking like a #1 rated fucking show, man.
Hell yeah.
But none of those motherfuckers are living or fucking staying with me up fucking state New York. That's for damn sure.
A prisoner?
All those prisoners. Like, what if they fucking wanted you to escape and then like, yo, we're going up to Nick's upstate house. We're gonna have to stay there. We're gonna live there forever.
I mean, I could live there with the prisoners as long as they keep me safe.
From other fucking prisoners?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They'll fucking turn.
Shit.
But yeah, if anybody wants to fucking produce that fucking show, get at us on the Mix It Up fucking podcast.
That's right.
Reach out to me or Nick. And then, let's start this fucking show, man.
Yeah.
The Prisoner War Show. Prison Wars.
Prison Wars.
Next week on Prison Wars. Bang.
Shit.
Well, I think that's it for the Mix It Up podcast this week.
Yeah.
So maybe next week we'll be back with another fine episode. Maybe a guest, maybe not. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, come on up, man. Reach out.
Yeah.
Find us on the Mix It Up podcast on Twitter or on Instagram.
Yeah. Or just text message one of us.
Yeah. And if you know us, just reach out. That's it. So until next week, peace.
Later.
The cat in the box.